What's up, guys? Okay, so now we're live everywhere. So I was live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. All right, awesome. Streaming live. Welcome aboard. So, a few things for you guys, and then I'm going to announce our YouTube member of the month, and they're gonna win this Echo show. Shout out to Amazon. Sponsorships are welcome. Okay. Um, if you don't know, YouTube to be a YouTube member, it's only $1.99 to join. Every month, I pick a new member to join. What's up, Anastasia? Okay, she just joined Serene Signatures LLC. If you don't know, Anastasia works with Notary to Notary. A lot of you guys are probably talking to her when she answers the phone when you call. She is awesome and amazing. One of my favorite. All of my team members are my favorite, but so shout out to Anastasia joining in today. So first of all, guys, welcome to the channel. I'm gonna tell you guys what's coming up, what's happening, new and exciting. Gonna drop some gems for you guys, and then I'm going to pick a YouTube member of the month. Okay. All right. So first, let's talk about where we are. So we got Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you are on where are you? If you don't follow us on all the channels, make sure that you go to Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, all of the above, and like and follow so you can get notified when I'm going live or when I'm giving out content or information, so that way you don't miss anything that's coming up. If you're on Instagram, definitely we want you to buy badges to support the channel. If you don't know how to do that, I'm not sure how you do it. It just asks me to turn on badges. It should be before you chat. You can definitely buy badges to support the channel, and it helps us to fund the business and to be able to create more content. So we thank you guys when you guys do buy badges on Instagram, okay? And we'll shout you out, of course, when you do support the channel, because we love you. And then on YouTube, you guys can support the channel by getting super chats. What's up, Betsy Jimenez? You guys can support the channel by getting super chats. It should be turned on right beside where you put a comment in as well, that you can buy a super chat. Now, I've done super chats on YouTube for other people that I follow, but I've never done badges on Instagram. So I need to learn how to do that. I can't walk you through that, unfortunately, but I will learn. Okay, so definitely thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you follow us on all the social media platforms that we have so that you don't miss any content. Why is my Instagram being extra? Okay, so new and exciting. I did not change the coaching program yet, but I will. You see this little to-do list I have right here? It's on there. And so tonight I'm going to burn the midnight oil. I got a lot of things I got to get done for Notary to Notary. And so I'm going to burn the midnight oil and probably stay up until 5 o'clock tomorrow, getting this list done, or until I pass out in this chair. And so this is what we do as entrepreneurs. Sometimes you have to put in that extra kick to make sure your business is successful. Okay. And so if you want to get into the one-on-one coaching, you can still go over to notarytonotary.com to sign up for the one-on-one coaching. I just put a post out today. I'm really working on doing better, guys, about getting you guys out testimonials and things from other students so you guys can see. And I think it definitely helps motivate you guys. There's a lot of things that we have in the Facebook group. It's a private Facebook group. So if you're not a student of Notary to Notary, you won't see that content. But I'm trying to, and then I get a lot of emails every day, and people that DM me and just tell me like, hey, I'm so thankful for your program. And then they tell me what their progress is. And so I am working on getting a lot better about reposting all that stuff so you guys can see everybody who is successful after taking the training and like building their notary business. So I will be working on that, getting more content out for that, as well as just pushing out more content in general and updating all the trainings and getting this book out for you guys. So I have quite a long list of things I need to do. So I'm kind of going to buckle down and get into my creator mode to push out some content for you guys, not just for you, for Empire Builders too. I have a lot of things I need to get done for Empire Builders. So I estimate the next 2 or 3 weeks will be a seriously heavy creator mode for me, where I'm just going to kind of tunnel vision. I call it going into the lab and just create, and get all the content out for you guys. Okay. So that being said, we do have a business, what is it called? How to rank #1 on Google. That training is coming out. It's coming up this Saturday. If you can't attend live, you can always watch the replay. It should be on our website now. If you don't see it there, I'll make sure it's on there by tonight. I will put the Eventbrite link in on the YouTube and Facebook. I can't do it on Instagram because I don't have it on my phone. I have to turn the phone off. Get off the screen, and it's gonna make it go away. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so, but it is how to rank on Google. Its tickets are $27. And what happens is you'll get a link. You should get it automatic right after you register to join in for the training on Saturday. If you can't attend live, you know how I do. You'll get a replay link and you can watch it later, right? And so we're going to talk about what your website needs to have, how your Google business page needs to be, a few other things that needs to be correct that I actually learned recently. You guys know I'm always studying, I'm always learning, and then I package it all up and give it to you guys. And so things that I had to make changes to. A lot of people think that they are ranking high on Google, but you're actually not. And so we're going to talk about that. Like one of the major things is your website load speed. Like that's a biggie. That is a big thing. So we're going to talk about all of that, how to get your website to load faster. There's so much that you need to do. And it's just like, it's all about learning. It's all about learning systems. And it's like what I always say, if you're trying to, let's say you're entering a pageant, right? And so the pageant says it's a swimsuit contest, a talent, and then a question. And you're like, well, I don't want to do swimsuit. I want to wear a ball dress, right? A gown. And they're like, well, that's not what we're, judging you on. But you say, well, this is what I want to do. Then you're not going to win the pageant, right? Same concept. So when it comes to Google, you have to do what they're looking for. It's not about what you want to do because you're using their platform. And so if you want to get Google's attention so that way you are ranking the way they want you to rank, then you have to do what they're looking for. Yeah, so we'll talk about that. I'm not going to tell y'all everything. We're going to wait for the class, okay? What time on Saturday? I think it's at 10 o'clock. Okay. One thing that I learned, and I'll share this with you guys, a helpful tip too. I think it's at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. So one thing that I did learn when it comes to ranking with Google is like, how many of you guys have set up your Google business page already? Thank you, Anastasia. She went ahead and put that 10 a.m. on there for me. She's awesome. How many of you guys have a Google business page already? Okay. How many of you guys have it set up and it's live? A lot of people have a Google business page and it's not live. And I know because we'll do coaching sessions and I'll say, okay, what's your Google business page? I'll look it up and I'm like, it's not coming up. And then I'll have to walk my students through to their dashboard. I say, okay, now click this. What does it say on this side? And it's, oh, it's pending. Yeah, it's not live. And they'll think it's live for months, okay? But how many of you guys have a Google business page and it's live, okay? How many of you guys have a Google business page, it's live, and you're getting reviews? How many of you guys have a Google business page that's live and you've gotten reviews? You do not need to have a business name first, not like an LLC. You don't need an LLC to do it. Just figure out what you want to name your business, and then you can make one. I have a video on that on YouTube to walk you through that, Bessie. And then you can also sign up for the marketing training that I have to learn that, okay? How many of you guys have been getting reviews on... Thank you for the Echo Dot earlier today. Vanessa's awesome. Thank you, darling. I try. I do what I can, darling. I get reviews. Okay, so let's talk about your reviews. Did you know on Google, when you get reviews, you're not supposed to put like well, I mean, you can, but when you put like a generic response, like, oh, thank you, or whatever, something like that, that actually does not help your page at all. You know how when you get a review that Google says, go respond to them? When you respond, your response should actually have keywords from your business, okay? When you set up your Google business page, it's a section that asks you for keywords of what your company is. You should be using those keywords in your responses. That's one thing that helps you rank higher on Google. So let's say, for example, Bessie, who was it? Bessie, I think, said that she has a Google business page and she's getting reviews. Betsy. Okay. And let's say Betsy had a client named, I don't know, Isabel. And Isabel said, oh, thank you so much for coming to my house and notarizing all the papers for me or whatever. Great service, 5-star. If Betsy goes back on there and say, oh, you're so very welcome, call me again, that's not helping her page at all. Okay. What Betsy should say is something along the lines of, I'm so happy to provide excellent notary services for you. Next time, if just try to include whatever your keywords are. So like, it depends on your business. So like with my Google business page, I have like notary, e-notary, Ron. I have like the rest, but I'll show you when we do the training. And then you want to include as many of those keywords in your response. So what happens is, I tell you guys all the time, when it comes to Google business, you want to treat it like social media, even though some of y'all not on social media, and we talked about that, but we're going to leave it alone. Okay. Social media is something that has to be maintained constantly. And some people don't even like, if you have a social media platform in 2021, you need to be posting at least once a day. And that's the bare minimum. That's just to keep you somewhat relevant. That's just so you don't die in the sauce. That's just so Instagram doesn't just show your page to nobody. Okay. So doing the bare minimum is posting once a day. Okay, on social media. With Google Business, you don't have to post once a day, but you want to at least post once a week. Okay, yeah, definitely go back and edit your responses and put those keywords in there. That's what we're going to talk about on the training on Saturday. Things like that you don't know that Google's looking for. And that's why I said, if you don't know what Google's looking for, you won't know what you need to do. It's like taking a test that you've never studied for. You've never had the education. You don't know what they're looking for. And so you're just throwing stuff on the wall and seeing what sticks. You can do that. It's the long way around. And so that's why I'm saying a lot of people think that they're ranking on Google when they're not. And so that's what we're going to talk about, what you need to do so that your business is seen in the right eyes. Okay, so the right people seeing it. And that's another thing too, guys. If you guys are running ads, you ever put a post on social media and you ever put a post on your business page and then Instagram or Facebook will say boost this post? Have you ever seen that? How many of you guys have seen a boosted post option and then you went ahead and boosted your post? How many of you guys have done that? How many of you guys have actually boosted a post on social media and paid for that advertising? Okay. I know for a fact, and this is just talking to people on social media, the majority of, and I did the same thing when I first got started. When I first got started, I was boosting everything. I'm not gonna lie. So the majority of people, they boost wrong. Okay. And we'll do like a social media training. We'll do like a social media class so you guys can really understand what I'm talking about. But if you just go when it says boost post, boost, and then boost and submit, you messed it up. Okay. And so when I first started boosting posts, I wasn't seeing a return on my investment. There's a whole science behind to social media marketing. And a lot of people who just simply boost a post are throwing your money away. And I saw that the Instagram live is paused. Is it really? Why is it paused? I don't know. It's not paused on my side. That's disheartening. I don't know why it's paused. Am I paused on Instagram, guys? It says live on my side. Let me know if you guys can see me or not. Just put something in the comments. Say I can see you. I don't know why it's paused. It's not paused. He says it's not paused. Okay. But if you are boosting and you're just boosting and you're not changing the settings in there and your audience and your target, then you're throwing your money away. Okay. And I didn't know that until I was boosting a lot in the beginning and I didn't know what I was looking for. And that's when I said I took time to invest in, actually learning it and getting those trainings. And then I can go back and say, oh my God, I wasn't getting anybody on my stuff. And then you go back and see, oh, you're supposed to actually target your ads. Oh my gosh, right? And then you might think, I'm so serious. You might think, now it's paused because my phone's dying just a little bit. You might think, oh, I know who wants my product, right? If you've never did any market research, you might think, oh, I know who wants my product. I guarantee you're probably wrong. Okay. And so don't bet on you. You can bet on you because you're awesome. But why not bet on these billion-dollar companies out here whose main focus is to collect data from people all over the world who can tell you what kind of person, literally down to the T, is looking for what you're offering. This is not just for notary business. If you have like a tax business or accounting or any, you might sell candles. Whatever the case is, Facebook and Instagram knows based off your product who is more likely to like your post, who is more likely to share your post, save your post, click on your website, who is more likely to buy your product. And they do this because they study us every day. Every day when we're interacting on social media, they're studying us. And that's why it's better to go by what they say. And so like Facebook has a website, I forgot the link, but it's like Facebook Analytics. And you can type in your product, whatever you sell, whatever your service is, and it'll tell you your ideal person is a person between the age of 20 and 40. They're married or unmarried. They work in this industry. They are here. They do this. They give you like a breakdown of your ideal person. And then you go back when you boost your post and you put your target audience based off of those things that Facebook said it's looking for. I hope I'm not losing you guys. So let's say, for example, I sell cupcakes, right? I sell custom cupcakes, right? And so I can go into Facebook Analytics. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember the website off of my head. And I can put custom cupcakes. And it'll say, okay, these kinds of people look for custom cupcakes, okay? And it'll give me a bunch of demographics about those people. I'll then take and keywords. It's another site you can use for keywords. We'll talk about that in a little bit. You take the information and you go back to your post. And it's actually, I like using Facebook Business Manager for my posts versus just boosting them on the apps themselves, but it's really up to you. Using Facebook Business Manager actually allows you to see so much more content, analytics about your posts. You can see like which ones did better, like which ad sets did better, you know, which one. And you would be surprised, guys. I'm not gonna get too much into marketing, but you could be surprised, like using the same ad. Let's say you're advertising for a conference. You'll be surprised how different ads affect different people. Like videos may hit people between 16 and 25, and this is what you need to do with them. And then they'll say, okay, well, with the generation, people that are like 45 to 55, they want images. They want these kind of colors. They want this kind of font. It gets really, really detailed. You don't have to do all that. But what I will say before you boost the post, at the bare minimum, is you want to go to Facebook Analytics and see who your target audience is. Especially, let's say if you want to advertise to title companies, or you want to advertise to individuals looking for notary service, or whatever the case is, whatever you're advertising for, you would put that. And then before you boost the post, you would put all those demographics in and then boost it. And then Facebook Analytics is free. So, Jean, I know you said it sounds expensive. Facebook Analytics is free. So all the content to figure out who your market audience is completely free. Now, boosting the post costs money. You don't have to boost your post to get traction, but that's just something that businesses do. I'm just saying, if you boost posts, you want to do it this way, and you can set your budget. I think you can run ads for as little as I think $25. I think you might be able to run them for $5. Now, you're not gonna really hit much people for $5, but I think the lowest they'll even set your daily is $5 a day. I think. So you, like when I first was doing, I think I was doing like $50. Now we do a lot more, but that's because as budgets grow, there are companies out there who spend millions of dollars on just Facebook ads and, you know, Instagram ads and, you know, things like that. So it's really up to you as far as that. But I'm just saying, but my point is just to educate you. And I think that a lot of us, is just to expose you to the options that are available to you. And I just don't want you guys out here doing things that are, you know, not beneficial to you, but just to give you more exposure and always educating. You know, I always say, like, notary, being a notary and building this business is just one stream of income. A lot of things that I talk about, you can use in multiple businesses, which I always encourage you guys to do. So you can use it across multiple, streams. You don't have to just use it. Let's say if you have like a content company, or maybe you have a boutique, or maybe you have whatever you have, you can use it across the board, not just with notary business. Okay. All right, so let's get into what else I was going to tell you guys. I feel like I was going to give you an update. Okay, she emailed me. Hold on, let me get my YouTube winner really quick, because I'm thinking it's time to pick a winner. What y'all think? What do you think? Do you think it's time to pick a winner? Okay, what is happening right now? Okay, it's giving me a hard time. Hold on. Okay. Can I copy and paste this name? It's not. I gotta type it. Okay. Hold on. I gotta actually type it. So I'm gonna write it down because it won't let me copy and paste. Okay, so we're gonna announce our YouTube winner of the month. Are you excited? I hope you're excited. Let's see if I can get this banner. Oops, now Instagram is really down. I'm sorry, y'all. My banner kind of went away. Okay, let me make sure I type this in right. Oh, yep. Okay, so we have a YouTube winner of the month. Are you excited to find out who it is? Okay, save. All right, so now I'm going to announce the YouTube winner of the month. Who's going to win this Echo show? Okay, and you know how we do. I have to do I have to be subscribed to win? You do have to be subscribed to win. Yes, ma'am. All right, so let's get this countdown going because we can. Congratulations to Michelle Hayes. Okay, Michelle Hayes. Michelle Hayes is the YouTube member of the month for September. I'm gonna go back and check if we did one for August. If we didn't, I will pick another one this week for August. Okay, so I don't know, and that gives you time to register. Now, I'm not telling you have to register right now. I'm just saying I don't remember doing one in August. Anastasia, if we did one in August, let me know. I don't think we did, but I could be mistaken. Check it out and see if we did. If not, we will pick a YouTube member this week. If we didn't do one for August, I'm not 100. You didn't do August. Okay, so I didn't do one for August. So tomorrow I will pick someone completely at random from the list of YouTube members to win. Well, I won't pick one. One of the team members will pick one completely at random that will win a new prize. I think it'll be another Amazon Echo. I see one over there. Another Amazon. Is that an Amazon Echo? It's either an Echo or a Show. I'm not really sure what it is. It's all the way over there. But I will do another one in order. How do you enter? You have to join the YouTube channel. I'm subscribed to the channel. No, you have to be an actual member in order to win. So Michelle Hayes, if you're watching this, don't worry. I'm going to put out a social media post too so we can find you. YouTube is the only channel you can't message people. So I can't message her unless you guys know a secret way to message somebody on YouTube. To my understanding, there's no inbox on YouTube. If you know one, DM me and let me know. So I will put a post out on social media. I just need your shipping address so we can ship you out your Echo show. Yeah, guys, also if you win something from us, okay, because it's not the first time I get emails every once in a while that they have not received their prize. Okay, I ship out FedEx. Okay, I will keep that FedEx receipt for about a week. Okay, it's just me. I know me. This was gonna happen. If you don't get your prize in like after you win in like a week and a half, well, just if you win, like let's say you win now, Michelle wins now, right? She probably won't see this if she's not on the live till tomorrow when I blast that on social media. She might inbox me tomorrow. I might ship it out on Wednesday. If you don't get it in about a week or so, you need to follow up with me, please. I'm telling y'all, I love all of you. If you email me a month or if it's been a month past, that receipt's long gone and I can't track your package. Okay. It's just out of here. Okay, so just make sure if you, yeah, and then sometimes people win and they never claim their prizes. So I have to re-gift them. Okay, so if you win, guys, if you're on Instagram and you win, or on Facebook, you can DM me your addresses. If it's a prize, a physical prize. A lot of times I give out Amazon gift cards. I just need your email for that. But I need you guys, if I say you guys won something, I'm actually shipping you, I need you guys to give me your address or I can't mail it out, okay? So, Michelle, if you're watching this, please send me your mailing address to info@notarytonotary.com so I can ship you out your prize so I don't have to re-gift this next month, okay? So, please, I remember last time we had that live, but I said I got a whole stack of things I need to re-gift. Oh, thank you, Alexis. She said, my daughter loves your hair. I love my hair too. It's the fun. It's one thing I will say, like with my hair, is I don't need like a hair tie anymore. It's gotten long enough that I can just tie it with my hair. And I think that's the coolest thing ever. I never thought that I would love, but I do. So like I don't even use like hair ties half the time. I just take one of my locks and I just tie my hair up with that. Or a lot of times you guys will see me just tie it like that. I just listen. I honestly can say, besides being a notary signing agent, locking my hair was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I know I'm squirreling, but it's okay. Because I decided to do it because I did it right when my kids were really young, and it was really stressful, trying to run businesses and stuff, and got little kids. Like I had my two youngest were right back to back, so it was like my sons now are 4 and 5, and so right. I mean, it was at one point, neither of them were walking. Okay. That's how back to back they were. So I would have one on one hip, one on the other because they couldn't walk yet. You imagine walking around with two babies on your hip? Okay. And so I was a little stressed and I was like, what can I do to help alleviate my stress? And my husband actually said, why don't you lock your hair? And I thought about it and I said, because I would take easily, like, oh my gosh, doing my hair was a whole mission. And so being able to take that one step out of the equation and still look good doing it. Honey, listen. I said anybody that's like, if you got a lot on your plate and you look to take something off your plate, locking is really low maintenance. It's really low maintenance. I mean, I get my hair retwisted like once a week, not once a week, once every 4 weeks. Outside of that, you put a little bit of oiling, just a little tiny bit, because you don't want to put a lot. You put a lot, it causes them. You have people, they say like have like dirty locks. It just causes like buildup and things like that. And just tie your hair up. I don't do it all the time. I'm not gonna lie. But it's very low maintenance and you can style it if you want to. And some people say, well, I don't want to get locks because I want to wear other styles. Now there's a lot of times you can do almost anything with your hair. So like if I wanted to, I can get I know I'm squirreling, y'all. Just rock with me for a minute. I could get, what's it called? Those wigs that got the little plastic right here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm drawing a blank. A lace front. So I can get a lace front wig. There are stylists out there who will just braid my hair down, tie it down, and then wig me up if I want to. And so really I can get any style that I want to at this point. Thank you. And so you said, but that's just the queen of re-gifting if you don't claim your prize. I will. She has long locks. My daughter is thinking about locking her hair. The only thing that's preventing her from doing it is this. She wanted to do it this summer, was because, when you start locking, you can't get your hair wet. And I said, well, if you start locking, you can't go to the beach, you can't go to the pool, wait for the winter and start locking then. So by the time by the time the summertime comes back around, your hair will be locked and you can get it wet. And so, but yeah, definitely one of the best decisions I ever made. I always have braids and twists. You do. Anastasia has locks too. And your locks are so pretty. It's a different kind of texture. I really like your hair. I really do. Just started my locks and they are life. Yes, they are, ma'am. Okay. All right. So have a great night, everyone. Have another appointment. Congratulations, Betsy, on your appointment. I hope it's good. All right. So what I wanted to leave you guys with, make sure I'm not forgetting anything, was the notary signing agent training. If you want to learn how to be a 6-figure notary signing agent, make sure you go to notarytonotary.com. Sign up for the all-inclusive training. There's notary signing agent, marketing, business credit, which is really important. If y'all was on my call earlier, y'all know I'm looking to get another car, and I will be putting it under my business using business credit. And when I do that, when I actually go into the dealership, I will record that whole session for you guys. That's gonna go on Empire Builders though. Where I'm going to record the process from start to finish. And then I'll show you guys how to use your business credit. I'll show you how to, who you need to talk to, what the application process looks like, and then how they have to write up everything with your car. So that way you use it, put it under your business name. And then I'll probably do like a little snippet with my accountant so he can show you guys how we're going to write off the entire cost of the car on my taxes. And I'll have you guys, I'll record all of that, but I will put that in Empire Builders because it's more so an Empire Builders kind of thing. But I may put snippets of that in the YouTube members thing. Maybe I'll do that. That makes sense. I try not to put too much that's not notary related on the notary channel. I try to put anything that's business. If it's like, try to keep it notary, and everything else I put on Empire Builders. So that's why I did Empire Builders. So that way it will open me up to talk about a bunch of other things, because people always ask me like random things like government contracts or nonprofits and things like that. And it's like, okay, I can teach you that, but I can't really teach that on the notary channel because it doesn't really go well with it, because we're not talking about notary. And so that's why I started that channel, and a separate YouTube channel for that too. So I have a separate YouTube channel that's going to be like a lifestyle channel. So it'll have like things about me and my life, traveling, business credit, motivational things, business formation, like business training in general. But more so like think of it like a lifestyle channel, because it'll have a bunch of things on there. Also Empire Builds will have its own podcast, which will be starting in October, where I will actually have other business professionals on the podcast teaching you guys about different areas of business. Think of it like EYL. If you don't know what that is, check them out. Think of it like Earn Your Leisure. That's exactly what it's kind of going to be like, where we'll have other business professionals talk about their businesses and, train you guys in different things. And so that will be coming out soon. So just stay tuned for that. And I'm also going to have more content on the Notary to Notary podcast. So stay tuned for that. It's a lot working. We're always building. We're always adding more content. Okay. I want to get that ebook out by this weekend. I'm really pushing that to get that out. We did want to do a revamp on the book cover. And we want to go back and do some last minute edits. So I want to get that book out by this weekend. Y'all stay on top of me. Make sure I get everything done and launched the right way. Okay. I received my supplies in the mail today, just getting started. I'm in Midlothian. Well, welcome. You're in Midlothian. That's only like 30 minutes away from me. That's not far. That's not far at all. Let's see. Can you do a post with your favorite laptop or PC for notary business? So I can do a post. My favorite, I'm not going to be, I hope I am going to be on Earn Your Leisure one day, but no, I would say I'm going to do a podcast similar to what their channel is like. Did you do a post with your favorite? Okay. So my favorite laptop now is a MacBook. It doesn't really matter. I just like MacBooks. It used to be HPs. I can honestly say it used to be. And that's one thing I will say. I used to be an Android girl. And then I got an iPhone. And I'm kind of stuck on iPhones. I don't think I'll ever go back to an Android. I do have an Android. I have that new flip phone. I have that for my coaching line. But I just love Apple products. And so I like my Mac. And I like it. The main reason why I like it so much is because it syncs to everything. I like that I can AirDrop to everything. I like that everything's connected from my phone, my watch, my tablet. My laptop, my iPad, my desktop. Everything is connected. I don't have to be trying to email stuff to each other. It's already connected. And so for that reason, that's my preference. I still have an HP printer though. I don't know if Apple sells printers, but I have an HP printer. I'm in Richmond. I love that you are all about teaching. I am. I love dropping the gems. That's what I like to do, Jello. All right, y'all. So I hope you guys have an awesome and amazing night. I'm going to work on putting out more. It's funny because I'm looking at my comments and I see lace front. It's like, what could we have possibly be talking? Like if someone just walked in and said, lace front, what are they talking about? Right? But don't worry. It was related to notary, I'm sure. Anywho, how do I get this out of here? I hope you guys have an awesome and amazing evening. It's evening where I am anyway. I hope you guys have an awesome and amazing evening. And I will check in with you guys manana. Be awesome on purpose. And make sure you guys register for the training recommendation on your training for beginners to myself, I would recommend the notary signing agent training or the all-inclusive. First, I would say all-inclusive, but if you wanted to start with something like an a la carte course, do the notary signing agent training for sure, okay? Definitely get excited in the training and register. Make sure you guys get registered for the how to rank #1 on Google class. That's on Saturday. If you can't attend live, you know you can always watch the replay, okay? All right, y'all, be awesome on purpose. And until next time, happy signing. Doom, 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 doom. All right, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see.